paramilitary unit together. It's like esprit de corps, unit cohesion, readiness, training. They really mean a lot. It's not the same. They don't really talk about unit cohesion at the planning department, if you can imagine. And they definitely don't talk about training in the manner in which you guys have to do it. And so the chief's position is a very important position, and I take a lot of, we took this task on with a lot of respect in making sure that what we had at the end of the day was the best chief we could find at the price we could pay. That could meet the challenge of bringing this unit together to take the mantle from the former chiefs, and I think that we did that. I know that some of the members of the search committee are with us today. I don't know if you could stand up. I know Council President is here. If you could stand up, members of the search committee, you guys here, if you could stand up. I don't know how many of you, LT. There you go, two. So thank you for your service, and we do really appreciate that. There are so many people with us today to celebrate this time. We just saw Council President Maldonado was with us, and we appreciate your time being here with us. Senator L'Italian is with us. Where's Senator L'Italian at? Can you stand up so everybody can see Senator? Thank you so for being here. Councilor Bernal, Councilor from District D is with us. Eileen Bernal. Somebody from Representative Devers is with us in back. George, how you doing? From Representative Marcos Devers' office. Councilor LaPlante is here. Where's Councilor LaPlante at? There you go, Councilor LaPlante. Councilor Candice Vasquez is with us. I saw him come in, was there? There you go. And Councilor Estelas Reyes, she just walked in, I see you. But to the point of the brotherhood of chiefs, I think that's the other piece of it. I think that if you look at some of the chiefs from the surrounding towns, some of the support from former chiefs, Chief Tekvorian is here somewhere, I think I saw him there, Chief Tekvorian. Chief Bergeron, Chief Schaefer was on the search committee. You know, this thing is a partnership, not just the people that get to run the department, but we have a partnership with our union. And I know the union president, Captain Zahn's with us in the back. Captain Zahn, thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. So it's a kind of a place where we're doing two things today. Not only are we swearing in our new chief, but we're also saying goodbye to someone who served in not the best situations, in between two mayors, in between the search process, and I got to think that that's tough to be chief in that situation. But he did the best he possibly could, and he was very responsive and supportive of a new wet behind the ear mayor who wants to change the world. But he made sure that we were doing things in the right manner and kept us from getting into too much trouble. But Chief Marsh, if you can come up here and say a few words, I really appreciate it, and so I can share my gratitude with you. Chief Marsh.
Thank you, Mayor, for the things I'm going to do. Hello, all. I'll give you a short story, and that's all I'll give you. 2008, we had that monstrous fire, I think, at least in my career, second only to Malden Mills. The fire on Springfield, Parker. I think it was 12 buildings in total. Chief Tekvorian was the chief at the time. I've got everybody in the world, it seemed, from Andover to Methuen, Drake. All these trucks are all working, all pumping. We're using a lot what we call large appliances. Big hoses, big water. We're throwing all we can on the thing. There's two paramedics in the alley with me. We're just kind of watching hell take place. Chief Moriarty and John Lovett. And they're called flying brams to those who don't know. It's when a large section of a roof will take off, float over. Basically, it's a humongous ember. And they're floating all over the place, and one of our tasks is to make sure we don't catch any other buildings on fire. So we're watching out for all this, and again, we're stretched thin on equipment, and because everyone's there, we're getting marginal on a water supply, and big brand lands in this unmowed area, starts to burn, it's catching on to this siding from a home that hasn't been painted in probably 40 years, so it's tinder dry. Your perfect storm of lighting a building on fire. And I'm trying to think of who I'm gonna get, what truck is, where am I gonna get, blah, 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 all this. Chief Moriarty, they go out of the alley, he and John Lovett, and they go shopping on the fire trucks to trying to find a water can, which they did. Brought the water can. Those who don't know, it's 5 gallons of water pressurized with a little hose. It's not even as good as your garden hose. And they were able to save that building. The two of them put it out, so they were able to save that building. And I don't think I didn't have any equipment at the time. So when someone says to you there, Chief, what's it going to be like to fight a fire in Lawrence? You just tell them, been there, done that. Thank you.
So I guess when you leave chief service, there's a chief badge you get on the way out. I'm not sure they do this on purpose, but they go from this very big badge to this really tiny badge. I don't know if they do it on purpose, Chief, but
In this case, yes.
it really has been a true honor for serving with you, not only in times of pushing paper, but really in times of crisis. And you and I shared some tough situations, and I really appreciate the support you gave me in that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
And good luck in your retirement.
Thank you.
Okay, so actually, I should probably kept you up there. So if Chief Moriarty, outgoing Chief Moriarty, incoming Chief Moriarty, outgoing Chief Marsh, if you guys can come up here. And at this time, we're going to have the exchange of power, which is just one guy giving the other guy the hat. So,
Chief, by the power invested in me, I really didn't think up anything poetic, but along with this hat comes about 5,000 pounds of responsibility.
okay, and at this moment, if we could have, we're going to do this up here, but if we can have the firefighters and the officers come up and line up in the front, we're going to do the swearing in, and then we'll go from there. Come on up. So today we'll be swearing in Chief Brian Moriarty, Captain Tara Reardon, Lieutenant Ryan LaValle, Lieutenant Patrick LaFrance, Firefighter John Duggan, Private Elvis Frias, Private Daniel Sullivan, and Private Wilson Ventura. Don't they look sharp?
Yeah.
We're here. So today we're here for a swearing-in ceremony for firefighters, one of the world's most honored but dangerous occupations. When there's an emergency in the community, firefighters are one of the first on the scene. Firefighters are there with devastating ravages of fire, motor vehicles, accidents, tornadoes, hazardous material accidents, rescue operations, explosions, medical emergencies, and many other critical incidents. Firefighters are civil servants and sworn officers following standard policies and procedures of the fire service and standard operating procedures of our department. They are there to prevent human suffering and death, to stabilize the incident, and prevent damages and loss of property. It's a great honor to have this opportunity to swear in these recruits and the promotions of these men and women at this time. So please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the state of Massachusetts against all enemies, both foreign and domestic, that I will faithfully and impartially discharge my duties state your rank of the City of Lawrence under the appointment of the Department according to the laws of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, the ordinances of the City of Lawrence, to the best of my skills and ability. So help me God. Give me a hand down. Welcome. All of you. At this point, we're going to have a pinning ceremony. So if we can have the members of the audience that are helping to pin their family members. Okay. And I'll be doing the others. Actually, a round of applause for our new chief of National Defense, firefighter, and drivers. Thank you. Officers, you can take your seat. Chief Moriarty. Chief? Here you go.
Thank you very much. Well, I'm going to be very brief. Anybody who was here last night, they'll understand why. It's quite an honor and a privilege to be here, to be selected to be the first outside fire chief for the city of Lawrence. My father was born in Lawrence, so I feel like it's a little circle coming back. I want to thank all of you, the chiefs, retired chiefs, current chiefs, mayor, city councilors, and all other honored guests for being here. What this is really about today is a thank you to you, the family members, who have helped these people get to where they belong. It's not easy getting promoted. It takes a lot of time and sacrifice for an officer to be away from his family, to study, many hours of studying, money to buy the books, the family events that are missed, and the career of the fire service is not easy. We're on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. That means somebody misses Christmas, somebody misses July 4th, somebody misses birthdays and holidays, and it's a great sacrifice. And we would like to thank you for that sacrifice. I look forward to the challenges of an already great fire department to try to lead them to the future, challenges that we're going to have, but we're going to work together. I want to work together with the department, the union, and the mayor, and see if we can move forward and bring the city back to the great status that it has, but make it even better. That's all for today. I didn't want to cry. My mother already had me tearing. Thank you very much.
So I got this honor to get new chiefs, but I also had an honor and I'm not sure that she's gonna appreciate this, but it is an honor to also have appointed the first female captain in the Lawrence Fire Service in Telluride. And I don't know if you guys have been in military service. You guys, you get into this situation. You get people that have that 1,000-yard stare. Like you just don't want to mess with those people. I'm not saying Captain Reardon is like that. I'm just saying that I'm sure that she got all your backs in a way you can't even imagine. But today I also have this opportunity. Chief Rick McClellan from F Troop in Wilmington. If you guys can come up for a second. He has a presentation to the chief.
This is not the serious part of the ceremony. I'm just letting that be known now. There was a elite group of chiefs, only chiefs, that formed a organization years ago, at least 40 years ago, that we've been able to kind of go back, and it's called F Troop. There's all different types of descriptions you could get out of that, but it's there's no president. There's no treasurer, there's no secret handshake. It's a pretty dysfunctional group if you look at, the organizational chart of, lions, elks, things like that. So it is with my great pleasure that I was the junior F Troop chief. I am no longer the junior F Troop chief. That we have a very fitting memento. Now, there's the Heisman Trophy, there's the Stanley Cup. There's all these great things that we have out there when you reach the top, and we have one. And we're not sure how old it is, but it's not something, when you display it in your office, I'll just tell you this, and it has been displayed in my office. Nobody has ever wanted to get a picture with it. The biggest thing I get out of it is, what the hell is that? So, you need to make this a very proud token of your new chiefhood. And what it is a junior, it's an F Troop junior chief. And it's an old cloth diaper, which anyone that is familiar with diapers, there's not many of those around. But we present that to you today, and we hope you'll show it with honor. Thank you. Sure. So we have also with us today Chief Michael Curran from Chelmsford, Chief Steve Buick from Methuen, Chief Rock Dower, retired from Newbury, and Chief Glenn Rogers from Manchester by the Sea, and Chief Skip Pitter from Lowell. So we're more than happy to... Well, yeah, we already introduced the Lawrence Chief. Yeah, we already got that. But congratulations to all of you on your new career, which is the best job in the world, and your new promotions. You'll do great. Thanks.
I don't carry these around. Take it with you. Tall guys. The brevity of the ceremony is not reflective to the real importance of the ceremony, but we are done. We're going to take this opportunity. We're going to march out. Just please stick around. I think we need to take some photographs with the promotees, definitely with the fire chief, current and former. And so we have some refreshments thanks to the Relief Sin for that and for hosting us today. So I think that's it. Thank you all for coming. I think bagpipes are going to play. Yes,